group of cars in the staging area will be the Pure Stock A main, and after this, it'll be the late model B main. Right now, it is the Pepsi-Cola Pure Stocks rolling out onto the backstretch.
Pure Stock feature rolling off onto the speedway. You find it.
All right, 14 cars set to go in the Pepsi-Cola Pure Stock A main. Shane Headley, that is, in car number 44. Robert Yount, car number 2 in the outside of row number 1. On the inside of row number 2, it'll be Jacob Cater. On his outside, it'll be Christopher Sawyer. Last week's feature winner, Kyle Purvis, in car number 22 on the inside of row number 3. To his outside in car number 124, it'll be James Reedus. Tyrell Jones, your point leader, on the inside of row number 4. To his outside, it'll be the 14 of Sparks. Here we go, coming off turn number 4. We're looking for green.
Things getting wild and woolly right off the bat. 3 wide as they come off turn number 2. Down the backstretch, watch them go.
How about a 4-wide battle for lap number 1? Purvis wants that lead, and he's got it.
Purvis, Cater, Yount, Reedus, all of them bouncing off one another like a pinball machine. We stay green.
Problems for Richard Sparks in car number 14, but out in front, it's the 22 of Purvis. Coming off turn number 4, here comes Reedus and Jones.
And a car having problems, that is Sawyer in the number 12. Started up towards the front, he has fell all the way back to the middle of the pack and fading.
Richard Sparks to the infield, he's done for this race, but how about this 3-4 car battle for the lead?
It's Reedus just by a little bit as they come across the start-finish line, as now the 44 car has problems.
All right, looks like caution coming out. The 44 car, right front tire going down and clipped the 53, sending him around, so caution out. That's Jordan Goddard in the 53. Nothing he could do there. Going to move up there. Shane Headley headed off the racetrack. May have had more than a right front tire down. May have been some suspension damage on that 44.
Yeah, it looks like he's hanging out over there as he goes off at turn number 2. Tough break for the number 44 car. Had a nice starting spot, but things went bad quickly for the number 44.
Richard Sparks having trouble with that 14 car. He's fired it back up, rejoined the field. We'll see if he can keep it going here as they get the one to go off turn number 4 this time.
Well, if that had been me behind the wheel, I'd have been scared to death. And I think I'm going to rest until this shakes out. That was one exciting start there, and hopefully Richard Sparks can keep that car going in the right direction. Richard races with us every Saturday night, very faithful to be here. And he's had some pretty good runs in that Mexican Villa Royal Flush car.
All right, here we go. Everybody lining up 2 wide behind leader James Reedus as we come off turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Wasting no time going 3 wide back in the pack, but out in front it's James Reedus trying to get away from the field.
Up high, it's going to be Tyrell Jones. Purvis down on the bottom side. Jacob Cater solidly in that number 4 spot. The race is on for 5th.
And here comes Kyle Purvis. He wants to make it 3 in a row down on the bottom of the speedway.
And he'll earn it tonight if he gets it, racing the 124 of James Reedus. Reedus holds on to that number 1 spot. Here comes Jones.
It looks like the bottom lane better in 1 and 2, the top lane better in 3 and 4.
That's going to make for an interesting finish as they come off turn number 4. Purvis keeping it down on the bottom. He may have the lead. He does.
See if Purvis can clear the 124 this time off turn number 2, and he's going to get it done. At least he is out there. He's going to keep it down on the bottom.
Reed is still pedaling hard up on the top side. Tyrell Jones riding his tire tracks. 1, 2, and 3.
Tyrell Jones now goes down to the bottom of the racetrack. See if he can find some grip down there as they come up on the slow car of Richard Sparks.
Sparks still having trouble in that number 14 car. Goes a lap down as the cars buzz by him in turns 3 and 4.
Sparks trying to keep it going. Battle out on the racetrack is for second now as Kyle Purvis is out in front, but Tyrell Jones looks to be faster than the 22.
Tyrell Jones hunting down the lead as they go through turn number 2, right on the bumper of Purvis. Again, Sparks, another lap down, maybe going to the pits. Nope. Yeah. If you're getting lapped in 2 laps.
Oh, problems for the 0-3. He's going to spin it in front of the entire field. Caution is out. Woo! Wow. Wade Bowe in car 0-3 spins out in front of the top 3. And how close was that to a major disaster?
I tell you what, I bet he was sucking up that aluminum seating at the car. Spinning right there in front of the field, and could have been a really bad situation, but fortunately everybody gets through good. No damage to the 0-3. That's a real good deal. We'll get them lined up, go back under green.
That's one of them deals you see your whole life flash before your eyes. Well, Kyle Purvis is making the bottom work, and now the top 3 are trying to use that bottom lane. But Kyle Purvis is going to be hard to catch. We'll see if Tyrell Jones or James Reedus tries to use that top lane. All right, here we go. Everybody lining up behind leader Kyle Purvis coming off turn number 4. It'll be the green flag as they come off the corner. And we are back to racing as Tyrell Jones trying to get a beat on the leader. And here comes Reedus.
He's going to go down to the bottom side now after the top worked pretty good for the 33. Reedus got a good run.
Here they come side by side off turn number 4. This time it's going to be James Reedus by just a little bit.
Reedus will try to hold on. Purvis trying to rally back on the bottom side. Tyrell Jones right there as well. Couple of cars having problems. It's the 03 of Bowe and Sanderson in the 64.
And looks like it's going to be an advantage for James Reedus. As the lap car slowed up Purvis just a bit. Purvis still committed to that bottom lane as they go down the backstretch one more time. The next lap car is also going to be on the bottom, but it's going to be the white flag this time by. One more time around. That time barely. It was Kyle Purvis. It's going to be one final shot for James Reedus. Here they come off turn number 4. Purvis down on the bottom. Reedus up on the top side. Coming to the line. Is it going to be? Oh, James Reedus gets him at the line. How about that, race fans? I really thought Purvis had that win, but Ritas found something right there at the end. And a lot of respect between those two drivers right there. And Kyle Purvis knew it, just that much too short.
What a show again by your Pure Stocks. I tell you, they just continue week after week to put on a great show for the race fans. And man, that's just another one right there. 124, James Ritas putting it into victory lane. Tyrell Jones was right there as well. It could have been anybody's race those last few laps.